Okay. Welcome to Swerve Business Network, homie. It's a pleasure to have you here today, man. You're gonna go on, introduce yourself to the camera, homie.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Most people know me by Chris, but you know, everybody know me by Mr. Cixx Five Gambino, you know.
Okay. So, we're gonna go straight into it, man. What part of town you from?
I'm from Pleasant Grove, man. Better known as that Greedy Grove, you know, 6'5", Grove side north.
Okay. 6'5", okay. So how was your upbringing in the Grove?
I mean, pretty much it was like stable growing up where I came from. You know, I had a good family, but I ain't gonna lie, I was bad as a motherfucker, you know. Me personally, you know. But good, stable home, but I was just, you know, bad. Wanted to be in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Could have took another turn, but I took to the streets. That's just how it was.
So, one single home, father?
Yeah, one single home. My father came back in the picture later on, but yeah, my teacher on, my granny. My granny really raised me, you know.
Any siblings?
Yeah, got bunches, yeah.
A whole bunch?
Yeah. I got
Okay.
about 6 sisters and 5 brothers.
So, okay, we got different parts of the Grove. So what groves was your stepping grounds?
Okay, my grove is the 6'5". If you break down the grove in my eyes, this is how I'm gonna break it down. You got the 7'5" side, which is like Oak Hollow, Woodland City, you know, Maplewood, Murdoch, the Trays, you know what I'm saying, NIG, you know what I'm saying, that's the 7'5", that's on the loop, on the other end. Now, I'm gonna go to the other end, you got the Ferguson end, which is the 6'4" side, Fucktown, Ferguson, John West, Outlet. That's another area of the grove. And then middle part, you got the 6'5". Now, I'm finna go a little depth with that. The 6'5" to us is Bruton the Masters, Lake June the Masters, Red Cloud, Symbol, you know what I'm saying, Lake June Village, all that. But the cliche of it is, that done spread it to where everybody think the 6'5" is by Georgetown. That's not the 6'5". Even though it done changed to the word, because everybody say 6'5", so it's like a cliche to it when it comes to it. You know, you had homies from the hood that done grew up in the 6'5", what I'm saying, probably moved somewhere else, and they, you know, repping the hood, and you might have some young niggas that loving them, and, you know, they might fuck with them, and some of these niggas might become homies, but, and they might be over there saying 6'5", so it's like a fire that don't blossom out of control. You get what I'm saying?
So basically everybody claiming 6'5".
Everybody, see, but and it's like I say, still a cliche today. Because when I was coming up, you knew 6'5" for to be two things. You was either from UNC, 187 UNC Crip gang, or you was from Trade 7 Pleasant Grove Crip gang. Those two, original 6'5". I don't care who you talk to or who you put on this podcast. Can't nobody come in here and dictate that. Anybody saying 6'5" probably don't even know that it came from us. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When I come home from the feds, it's like everybody. I'm saying 6'5" tattoos, RP, this dude, 6'5", you be like, where you from? You know, I can meet some, where you from? He be like, I'm off St. Augustine and what is that, Jim Miller or something. You be like, nah, that ain't the 6'5", though, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not it. But it's like, say, you know, other homies been here and they done seen, like I said, done got out of hand. So, you know, I don't knock it, but at the same time, know your history, know your base. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta know your foundation, for real.
Okay. That's good game. So, what school did you go in? Did you just graduate?
No, didn't graduate. Went to high school, I went to Samuel. I went to Titch, Runyon, all them hoods in the hood. All them schools in the hood. Yeah, I ain't graduated though.
Okay, so what's the first time you really just got into some big trouble?
I think I was about, like I said, I've been getting in trouble. Like, shit, I was getting put out, when I went to junior high, I was getting kicked out. I got kicked out of Florence. Went to Boston, I got kicked out of Boston. I got kicked out of Brown. I went to Gaston, got kicked out of Gaston. They sent me, I don't know if y'all remember SEGC. I went to SEGC like twice, and they recommended to go to boot camp. I went to boot camp. Came home. I never went to the 8th grade, so from all them times, I went straight to high school. I went to Samuel. You know what I'm saying? Come back to the hood is all, you know, diverse. You know, everything done changed for us, for me to see it, you know what I'm saying? But my homies in the hood, you know, they still doing their thing, representing it, you know, living and doing their thing. But yeah, I went to Samuel, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't graduate, I got my GED when I was in the feds.
Okay, so elaborate a little bit more, let the people know what is symbol block.
I mean, symbol block is, for me, is a block. I moved on someone, I was like 13 or 14, my aunt stayed there. Then my mama got a house there. Then my other auntie got a house there. And pretty much us growing up, like in the gang vicinity of that time, Summer really was a teenage mob street. Most people don't know that. That's like a rival gang to us. That's the closest thing to we ever had Bloods in the Grove. And I will state this, we never had original Bloods in the Grove. Ever, not since I was growing up. There's some people that don't know that. But it used to be a mob street, and it used to be funny because I can be on Silver, all me and the homies, and like I said, we was on the outside looking in. We were yet not quoted in the set, but we false claiming representing the set, and not all the way down. And we can come down some and see, you know, 10, 15 mob niggas, go to the store, come back, and see about 20, 15 UNC niggas, because UNC niggas was fucking with some of the homegirls. And we used to fuck with like Nominell, my little homeboy FD. We fucked with them real too. They like a household name from Selma. They really from the South, but they a household name from Selma. Really like, you know what I'm saying? You know how you got like a meeting ground where you don't nothing ain't gonna happen right here. It ain't gonna happen right here. That's they created.
It was a neutral zone.
It was a neutral zone.
Okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So push coming forth, you know, we growing up on Selma and like we live, like we getting into like little fights, like say we repping, we putting in work and doing our thing, getting our name for ourselves, and people will be like, where y'all see it? Cause see the main streets, like UNC used to be in Lake June Village on like Lake June and Masters, and main street for PGC is Brewing and Masters, but they used to be off Red Cloud. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from Red Cloud, I love it. That's where the set got started, love it to death. But we was on summer doing our own thing, so. Us growing up and doing summer, going to school, we just, you know, I don't know who just really just said it, like, where y'all from? Like, man, we from Cixx Five, we from PGC, but, man, we from Summer Block. And from there, it just, you know, our baby mama, like I said, they used to do her stuff, like, where y'all get y'all hair did from? And, you know, on Summer. And it's so much stuff, and then the block store boom, so we own it. So, like, man, Summer going, it's some money on Summer. It's really some money on Summer. And at this time, this is when your uncle came home. You know what I'm saying? Him, Corey D, and Trig. And they used to see us, like, see, they used to bypass us first, you know what I'm saying? Like, not really even talk to us at first, but they start seeing, oh, these little niggas here, 6'5", oh, yeah, they about that. They about that. And then it's like an unknown rule, just like, man, we finna take over something. This was it. We finna get some money. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we started doing. We started getting some goddamn money. And turned anybody an asshole that came to fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but we took some L's, we took our losses, but some was, yeah, I'm talking about motherfuckers thought we had a motherfucking dinosaur on the street.
So it was wide open. Anybody can come.
No. That was one of the main first rules we ever had. If you wasn't from UNC or PGC, you couldn't even hustle on something. If you had some good green, you could make it. But as far as you selling some work, you had to be from the block. You had to be from one of the sets. And at this time, that's what I'm saying, like I told you, it was a mob street, but this slowly, little fights here, he was gone, and it's just us. It's first, mainly was PGC. Like I say, UNC used to come through, then they slowed up, like I started fucking with a nigga, don't even want to bring his name up, but, and UNC niggas started coming, so everybody was like, it'd be, man, it might have like 30, it's like a party every day, you gotta have 30 Crips on Sunday, everybody hustling, everybody eating. You get what I'm saying?
So, tell the people what's the difference between PGC and UNC, and what do it stand for?
Well, PGC stands for Pleasant Grove Crips, Trade 7, that is our initial marking number rank. So, we were Duke Blue Devils. That's our logo. That's how you'll know us. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody duped in the Grove, most likely 9 times out of 10, household name, they from PGC. UNC is Underground Nigga Crips, 187 is they stand code. They were Tar Heels. They were Baby Blue, we were Royal Blue. They from one end of Lake Junior Masters, on the other end you got Brewman Masters. But 9 times out of 10, like when I was growing up, if you see 5 niggas, you see 3 UNC niggas, more 9 times out of 10, the other 2 niggas gonna be PGC niggas. If you see 3 PGC niggas, 9 times out of 10, you gonna see 2 UNC niggas. So it should be clear. We call ourselves first cousins. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you'll get us so confused because we fuck around like they're real tough. Like it's all love. You know what I'm saying? We from 7 gang. You know what I'm saying? All of us rock 7, so it's all 7 love.
Okay.